This award doesn't just touch vanity. What it is, it's a validation. It's a validation of what I stand for. It's a validation of what Paul Robeson stood for. It's a validation of what Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois stood for. It's a validation for what Malcolm X and Dr. King stood for.
When you vote and go to the polls in 2004, you must use that power, the power that you have as young people, the power that you have to influence not only your life, but future's life. That's your responsibility. And you will, I know you will take up the mantle and do what you have to do in terms of that.
Thank you. I just want to thank BET and everyone for presenting us with this award. It's a great honor.
Really, when you think of that word humanitarian, you think of sacrifice and selflessness and service to others, and often with no recognition or any accolades, and sometimes even at great detriment to yourself. And we do think of names, as Monique mentioned, like Martin Luther King and Mother Teresa and Mahatma Gandhi. And these names come to mind, and even people that have been honored by BET before, from Muhammad Ali to Harry Belafonte, Danny Glover, who we saw.
God changed me. That's the only reason I'm able to do what I do today. And God is in the redemption business, y'all. This is a testament to my mother, who was a Sunday school teacher who raised me to believe that God blesses you to become a blessing.
Let me tell you, there are people that want to take away our rights. People want to change Medicaid and Medicare, and some arguing and back and forth, Jay, about the president. I support and love the president, but whatever you do, vote, because this election is not just about Obama, this is about your mama.
When I looked outside of my front window, when I sat on my front porch, and I seen the drugs being sold, my house was a house that they did the drug bust. When I seen the killings and heard the gunshots, at that moment in my life, I told myself that I wanted different for myself, for my family, and for my community.
I am so fortunate to stand here some 50 years later, going through all of it and thinking of all of the other people whose names I do hope that you will know and you will revere.
The most important thing we do on this earth is to make an effort to be better, to do better, and to bring someone else along with us. So thank you, BET, for being here and for continuing to do better.
And let's get a couple things straight. Just a little side note. The burden of the brutalized is not to comfort the bystander. That's not our job, all right? Stop with all that. If you have a critique for the resistance, for our resistance, then you better have an established record of critique of our oppression. If you have no interest in equal rights for black people, then do not make suggestions to those who do. Sit down.
Tonight, we honor these heroes and thank them for giving us hope and reminding us that everyone has an opportunity to do something extraordinary. Don't be afraid to be a hero.
Especially BET, he wanted to be here so badly. And last year, he made it to perform here. We were so happy for him. And now we recognize him, and we appreciate that. Out na faz, marathon continue.